There's a bit of frustration in the collective at this time. So we are going to dig a little deep. We're going to feel into it. We're going to connect with spirit, our ancestors, our higher self. We're going to connect with the collective. We're going to see what this frustration is about. We're going to see where it's coming from. We're going to see the purpose of it. And we're going to see what else is coming through. I'm hearing there's patience when it comes to pleasure. Interesting. Let's dissect that a little bit. How has that got to do with frustration? That is the frustration. You're still wondering why it's taking so long. Why the things that you're wanting to be called into your life, not even just specific things you're wanting to call in, it's more like a way of living. I'm getting it as a way of living that you're wanting to have and embody and enjoy, specifically enjoy, and you feel it's unattainable. You feel that it's moving slowly and you're not sure what you're doing wrong. Right now, the frustration that's coming up isn't that there's something wrong. There is a purging that's happening here. I'm hearing fundamentals. There's fundamentals that are being reshaped and restored. And this is to do with how you live your life and how exactly you allow yourself to have pleasure. This collective that I'm talking to may often be in situations where they do not choose pleasure for themselves easily, where you feel that things have to be hard, and then you get frustrated when they are. Sorry, I just got interrupted, and I've lost my train of thought. This collective that I'm talking to often struggles with allowing themselves to enjoy. Hence why the way of living that you are desiring feels really foreign to you, because you feel like, getting emotional here, you feel like everything in your life is a struggle. And even though you know that's not the case, your body is still tries to kick back into what it knows, into what it's been conditioned with. It is your responsibility that if you want to live and want to achieve certain things in your life and want to have a life that feels full of pleasure and joy and fun and all the things, you need to be prioritizing those things in your way of living, in your day-to-day. That needs to be the priority. Otherwise, you'll only create more of what you're creating. That is really, really important for this collective to understand. And it's difficult for you guys because this has not been known to you. This has not been something that you can easily shift into. And I feel you with that. And there's grief in that. And it's hard to let go of because it's deeply ingrained. It's got its hooks in. But you have released those hooks. And you need to let them go. You need to let them detach. And in order to keep them detached, you need to live the way that you want to live. It's simple. It's so much simpler than you're making it. It's not there's something wrong. It's not that you're not doing enough. It's not that you have to keep waiting and waiting and waiting and perfecting. It's now. It's all here for you. Focus on the love. Focus on the joy. And I'll be here every day or every video that I upload reminding this collective of that the joy is here when you want to prioritize it. It might feel impossible, but I think if you're here in this collective, you also know that it's not. And you know that it's available to you. It's just getting your body, your mind, your heart all aligned and embodied in that space. Every day you get to live the life you want to live. Every day you get to enjoy. Every day you get to have pleasure and fun and laughter. You don't need to choose the hard things. And I don't mean don't choose a challenge, don't do the things that are hard and uncomfortable. You don't need to add harshness to a space that is meant to foster softness. Let's keep going. That's where the frustration is coming from. You're wondering why it's not working, but it is working. It is working. But how ready are you to commit to seeing the joy? How ready are you to commit to embodying the pleasure-filled life that you want to call in and you want to be here? And I'm not saying every moment is going to be full of pleasure. I'm not saying every moment is going to be full of life. Life doesn't work that way. I say full of life, I mean full of love and fun and joy. Life doesn't necessarily work that way. But you have more choice and you have more responsibility in creating and prioritizing that pleasure than you let yourself believe. It is not just going to show up for you. You need to see it firsthand in front of you. And that is how you're going to see the pathways to more. You've been asking yourself, okay, how do I make enough money to have the life I want to live? How do I survive? How do I make enough money so I can get my needs met? Whilst in the background, you also know that you want to live a life of ease. Are you going to choose the path that is struggle, struggle, struggle? And I mean that. I mean where there is no hope for joy, where there is no trust in joy, where there is no seeing the joy? Or are you going to choose a path that is growth, that can be hard, but it's only hard because you're unraveling the conditioning that you are so attached to? You can either live a life that is full of misery and struggle and hopelessness because it's all that you've known, or you can live a life where you see the joy. You see the struggle. You see that some things are hard, but it's worth it because you're creating a life of joy, and that is unfamiliar to you. So it's not always going to be easy. But in order to see that path and to be in that path, you need to follow the joy. At the moment, you're in this on the edge space. You're in this brink of existences. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, I'm seeing. Portaling. And it's all up to you where you stay and where you grow and where you evolve and where you exist within. It's all up to you. And it's not that you aren't getting to know more of yourself. You're getting to know so much more of yourself. And there's nothing that you're doing wrong either. I need to get that very clear. You're not doing anything wrong. But if you want a life of joy, you need to follow the joy. I'm here today talking to you about this, channeling this for you because you want pleasure and you want love and you want fun and you want peace and you want adventure. You can have all those things. You are experiencing many of those things in smaller capacities, maybe a bit inconsistently at times. You can have all those things. You can embody a life that is full to the brim of those things. And I'm here to tell you that if you want those things, this is how you get there. And you get there by realizing that that is the path you are already on. That is the life you are already living. The more you see the joy, the more joy there is to see. There is nothing holding you back except for yourself. There's no more techniques. There's no more fixing yourself. There's just more of you that you are becoming, because the version of you that you're becoming is focused on a life in desire. So you need to follow that. Our souls are like these portals to unconditional love. We go through life experiencing ourselves to not get to a point within enlightenment. It is the experience and the embodiment of everything that is unconditional love. That is what we are here for. Because all of us, in all capacities, is unconditional love. And in order to understand and embody and have those perceptions in that type of existence of unconditional love, we experience everything. Unconditional love has no limit. It is limitlessness. It is infinite. Hence the expansion of this universe. There is no limit. That is us in our little personified selves with personalities and spirit and vessels, an avatar we can do what we want with. If you think that love is not available to you, you are wrong. Because that is all that there is. Unconditional love is all that there is. And everything you experience brings you closer to the embodiment and experience of everything that is. It always comes back to love. So the path that you are on, with your sights set on joy and pleasure and desire and freedom, there's no destination. There's just experiencing more and more and more, and sometimes less. But in that is more. You are on that path. You are going exactly where you need to go. Everything else is you applying meaning and belief to the ways that you live. And if you can do that with all the bad, you can do that with all that you want. The path that you're on is yours. You are clear on where you want to go. You are clear on the things that you want in your life. So start living in it. Start being it. Become the person who experiences unconditional love. Joy, pleasure, it comes easy. It comes easy to you if you let it. I'm not saying it won't be hard, because there's certain types of conditioning that are there, but that is the path that you're on, is to see the conditioning that is there and to still keep choosing joy, love, pleasure, desire freedom. Whatever it looks like to you. Whatever it fucking looks like to you. Pull a few cards and then we'll finish this message off. Powerful shit today. We have the moon and we have the wheel. There's a lot of change coming in for you, and there are so many possibilities. Balloons feel significant for some reason. There are so many possibilities for this collective. And that's what this reading is about for you. Is that there is so much here for you. You just need to choose it. You just need to say yes. Yes. I want that. And let everything within you guide you towards it. You don't need a light outside of you. You are the light. There is nothing you can't do because everything you feel, think, and imagine is already you. The timing is the difference. The timing is what bridges you. So realize that time is here for you. Time moves from you. So let it support you and guide you and bring you closer into the embodiment of all that you want. Tell yourself that every day. Time flows from me. Time moves through me. Time loves me. Time is up to me. With the moon here, one is that you're so supported. You're so supported. Your guides, spirit, source, everything is here for you, for this collective. There is not one move that you make that isn't supported. Dream bigger, because there's so much you're still not seeing. When you are open, when you allow yourself to be present in time and be open to all that's around you, you imagine the most. When there is no limit, when there is no confines, when there is no one focus, and you are open, and you are carefree, and you are thinking, and you are feeling, and you're in tune. Your imagination is not made up, is not unreal. Even if it feels unreal. Your imagination is your connection to all parts of you. And time and choice is what bridges you, like I said. So if you imagine something and you decide, yep, I actually really like that, I want that, that feels right for me, whatever it fucking is, hone your perception onto the thing that you imagine. Set your sights on that path and all that is involved with that path. Let yourself see it. Let yourself revel in it. Let yourself feel it and be it. And respond from that feeling and be on the path. That is how you get there. And you're going to realize once you're there that you've already been there. You're going to realize at a certain point in your journey where you've gotten so many things of what you wanted, where a version of you used to set your sights on, where you now live in it, you're going to realize how simple it actually was. Yes, there was hard work because of the conditioning you had to remove and rewire. Yes, there was obstacles. But when you're in it, you've been so long in it that you're like, wow, I wanted this for so long. And now you just want more. You won't realize that you're in it until you've been in it. So be in it. Be in it. Excuse me. I'm going to leave it at that. I love you guys so much. If you're wanting to book an intuitive session with me, I have bookings open until Sunday for your year ahead for 2026 readings. Otherwise, Sacred Space is where we do more specific collective subscriber-based messages, as well as a whole bunch of other stuff. If you're wanting to work one-on-one with me and go deeper into your conditioning, into your subconscious, into all of that, my intuitive healing sessions are available anytime. So feel free to check out those or book in, whatever. Or just, I think you can send me a message. Yeah, anyway. Or actually, yeah, follow me on Instagram, Angel Light Official, if you want to DM me and ask for my services and ask if there's anything that's better suited to you. I love you. You're all amazing. So much more powerful than you realize. And I know you know that, but like, do you know that? Sending you all so much love. Talk to you all soon.